I'm sharing with you the power of preparatory exercises. Number 1, to release the inhibition of the participants so that they would enjoy exploring and participating the whole day. Second, to set the mood of the class. What kind of classroom climate would you like to create? Is it a serious class or is it a fun-filled class? So in PETA workshops, we set it in a way that participants will learn while having fun. The preparatory exercises that I did in this particular class is divided into 2 parts. One is the yes game, and second would be the hataw dance game. Teachers, wear your playful hat. Imposible naman na magtuturo tayo ng isang masayang laro pagkatapos tayo masyadong seryoso. It's important that we should play with our students. We should embody the kind of fun that we want them to explore, right? Because the kind of energy you exude will affect your participants. Kapag ang mood mo seryoso yung kalalabasan ng game. Importante na pati ikaw, yung energy mo creates that kind of safe space. You embody the principles that you want to happen in the game. And itong mga release games, it's an opportunity to observe participants' behavior. Dito sa game na to, you will see cues. Like for example, you will identify areas for development. You will see a student, mukhang ito yung mahiyain naming bata. So, babantayan ko siya sa buong klase ko at titingnan kung paano magkakaroon ng change in behavior. Or, ipapartner ko siya sa ibang estudyante para ma-ensure na eventually, itong participant nito ay mag-grow at lalabas sa shell niya. Or, ito rin ay opportunity para makita mo yung mga potential nila. Itong estudyante ko to, very active, very leader type, very energetic. So, itong mga participant na to, saan ko kaya siya pwedeng ilagay sa mga susunod kong exercises para mag-bloom pa yung potential niya? For the first game, the yes game, I asked the students to copy me. I would say yes in different emotions. So, merong yes na galit, yes na masaya, yes na kinikilig.
Yes! 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 Yes!
At makikita nyo dun sa video na kinokopya lang nila kung paano ko ginagawa yung yes. Dahil yung mga estudyante, hindi pa masyadong nag-iisip during this time, hindi mo sila nire-require kagad na mag-isip, game na game lang silang kopyahin yung teacher nila. Kasi yung teacher nila, game ding gawin yun. Second, pinush pa natin yung yes game natin. We gave them prompts. What are prompts? These are ideas that will trigger them into feeling something. So, for example, I gave them a prompt on nanalo ng loto. How would you say yes?
Yung parang nanalo ng 250 million sa loto.
And so on and so forth. And you will see how engaged they were while doing the activity. After that, I transitioned it by asking them, are you ready to start the class? Of course, they will say, yes. Are you ready to have fun?
Handa na ba tayong mag-enjoy today?
Yes!
Handa ba tayong humataw?
Yes! And that's my transition to the next game, which is the hataw dance game. In this particular activity, there is no need to give an input yet. The primary objective, again, of this exercise is to motivate the students, to prepare them for the more difficult activities that will come as the class progresses.
Now, repeat after me. H-A-T-aw, ganito kami humataw. And H-A-T-aw, ganito kami humataw. H-A-T-aw, ganito kami humataw.
So I asked a co-teacher of mine to repeat after me, but you could just flash the lyrics on screen. So, or write it in a Manila paper para masundan ng estudyante. actually, pwedeng ituro mo na lang yung lyrics.
So for example, I'll call Kiki. Hey Kiki,
Hey Norbs,
paano ka humataw?
ganito ako humataw.
Do you remember that? That's the sequence. Now, para mas madali, pakita natin yung slide.
And it's very simple. So, may dalawang tao in a circle and sagutan lang siya. So, ang magsisimula siya, hey, blank, a name. Tapos sasagot yung second person, hey, blank, yung name ng next person. And then I would ask, paano ka humataw? And then sasagot si B, ganito ako humataw. And then, pagkasabi niyang ganon, gagawin niya yung dance move niya while saying, H-A-T-A-W, ganito ako humataw. And then, after that, everyone will copy.
H-A-T-Aw, ganito ako humataw.
Everyone will copy her.
H-A-T-Aw, ganito ako humataw.
Alright!
So, you see, from everyone doing it, ang ginagawa natin, binibigyan na natin sila ng opportunity na gawin mag-isa and conquer that stage on their own in a game.
Ganito ako humataw. H-A-T-Aw, ganito ako humataw. H-A-T-Aw, ganito ako humataw. Hey, M.A.
Hey Richard! Ano kaya yan?
Humataw.
Ganito ako humataw. Ha! H-A-T-Aw, ganito ako humataw. Come on!
And then, so on and so forth. Gagawin na yan ng ibang tao. And then, syempre, as a teacher, gusto mo magtapos yung exercise mo ng malaki, masaya. So, yung pinakahuling estudyante na nag-share ng movement niya, I asked everyone, let's continue copying that, but more energy.
And any dance. H-A-T-Aw, ganito. One last time, mas energy. H-A-T-Aw, ganito ako humataw. Good job. Palakpakan natin yung mga sarili natin. Good job. Good job.
Preparatory exercises, or as we call them in PETA, release games, will help the participants get out of their physical inhibition, get out of their head, so that they will just use their body and their voice and their imagination to just explore and play. We usually do these exercises at the beginning of the class. Usually, students are meeting for the first time, and there's this social inhibition meeting new people, right? And we want to remove that and establish comfortability to one another. And hopefully, through this, we will establish a kind of safe space where these students will just play and create together in a fun-filled environment. Teachers, there are different preparatory exercises to choose from. There's a wealth of activity online from books and from Filipino games. For example, this particular Yes game, we just borrowed it and we tweaked it a little bit. And the Hataw game, it's a foreign game which we made into Filipino. So, sky is the limit. Marami kayong larong magagawa. Remember, preparatory exercises should always serve the objective of the class. It cannot be a separate thing like just an icebreaker. It should help propel into the main activity and help prepare to reach the intention of the class for the day. Teachers, be respectful and mindful of the different context and culture of your students. So sometimes, we tweak activities so that it will be appropriate to them. Lastly, preparatory exercises will jumpstart your class. So teachers, start big.